Good afternoon, my amazing artist. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a space picture like this one. You can see in the corner there is a sun, and Mercury, Venus, the Earth and Mars. So we are recreating the inner galaxy. So we've got the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. There's the asteroid belt. We're not going to do these bigger planets in the outer galaxy. We're going to do the inner planets here. So in order to do this, we're going to start with the sun. So to make the sun, you have got on your table 1/4 of a piece of filter paper. So you need to pull the top off the glue like this and wind it up. Don't wind it up to there, just wind up as much as you need. Put the glue on the back of the sun, on the sides, on the front and on the other side, and stick it into the corner of the white paper. And then when that's done, you get your scissors and cut around the white paper carefully. When you're cutting, sometimes it's easier to sort of like hold the scissors still and sort of move the paper. So that's your sun, and then I'm going to come around with some paint, and you can paint it, but we'll do something else first. So we'll stick it onto the corner of our black paper. So again, you need the glue, stick it carefully, push it right into the corner so it looks like you can just see the corner of the sun. Push it down hard, and we'll do that. Then we're going to stick down our planets. Now Mercury is a little bit smaller than the other planets, but it doesn't really matter. For the purposes of this, we'll just have them all the same size. So, but if you are really, really good at cutting out and you want to have a go, the easiest way to make it smaller is to fold your circle in half and then fold it in half again. And then can you see this curve here? Just carefully keeping the curve cut along. And that way your Mercury can be smaller. So the Mercury is the one that's the closest to the sun. So we're going to stick that down first, put glue all the way around it, and put it, you can put it there, you can put it there, put it there. As long as it's the closest to the sun, it doesn't matter where. And then the next one we're going to stick down is Venus. So again, put the glue all over into the middle, push it down. And then the Earth, glue all over. Put it there, press it down. It's important to press it down when you've glued it. Make sure it's stuck properly. And then the last one, Mars, again put glue all over and put it the furthest away from the sun. So now we have got our space picture ready to start to decorate. So the first thing we can do is paint the sun. Now I will come round to every table with some yellow paint to do this. So you might have to wait a little while for this to happen. So you might be able to start with your planets while I'm coming round with this, but I'm going to show you first. So once you've painted the sun, then I'm going to get some orange brush and just sprinkle a few little dots on the surface. They will disperse with the water. So the next thing we're going to do is to colour in the planet Mercury. Now this is a picture from the Hubble telescope of Mercury. So you can see it's mainly blues and yellows. So to do that we're going to use felt tip pens. And colour it in. We're going to do some yellow. Now, don't put the blue and the yellow colours touching each other, because if you do, they will mix together and make green. And we don't want green, we want blues and yellows. So try and keep them slightly separate from each other. Put a little bit of the darker blue in as well. Okay, that's ready to spray with a water spray. Then we're going to look at Venus. So what colours can we see in Venus? We can see some orange, purple, green, yellow, some purple. If purple and yellow are mixed together, they make a dirty brown, so we don't want them next to each other. When you're using felt tip pens, it's a good idea to take the lid off, stick it on the back, keep it safe. We'll do for that. Now we're going to do the earth. We're going to need two colours for the earth, green and blue. So we'll start with the green. So we've got America and South America. We'll put a bit of Europe in. Try and put a bit of the UK in if we can. And then get the blue. And the last one we're going to do is Mars. So Mars basically is just an orange colour. So we're going to use an orange felt tip pen. More or less cover the whole thing orange. Put a bit of yellow on as well. I can find the yellow. And then we'll sprinkle that with some red powder later. Now I need to go and get some water spray to spray these with water, and I forgot to bring it with me to do the video recording, so I'm going to stop this now and start it again in a few minutes.